Hey guys, it's Joanna, Naturally Motivated Lady. And yes, you read that right. I am combing out the braids from my braid locks. But let me clarify. I will still continue to have locks. I'm removing only the braided portion of my locks and then redoing them with the interlocking method. So only the braided portion of my locks am I removing and then redoing them with the interlocking method. I'll go ahead and insert a picture here so you can see what I'm talking about. And by the way, seeing the length of my hair, if I were to completely take out all of my locks, just confirms to me how much I want to keep my locks. I am not even trying to detangle that much hair. Nope. So let me explain. There are several reasons why I'm doing this because I truly do love my locks. My lock journey has been amazing so far, and you can take a look at my previous videos to see just how much I've been enjoying my lock journey and all the easy maintenance that's come along with it. So let me explain all this and show you why and how I'm doing it. The main reason is that it's been 20 months now, yet my braids still look like I just put them in last week. My braid pattern is still very visible all over my head, and I'll go ahead and insert another picture here so you know what I'm talking about. Yep, you see that? Anyway, I did a lot of research before putting in my braid locks, and most people agree that it really depends on your hair texture and that the longer your hair is when you start, typically the longer it will take for your braid pattern to disappear. And I did start on long hair, so my braids were pretty long when I first installed them. There are people who have only had braid locks for a few months and their braids are already blending with the locks. And then there are people like me who have been locked for going on 2 years and the braids are still sitting there like we're not going anywhere. But even on my own head, I see how a couple of the shorter locks around my edges are blending in just fine. But the other 98% of my head, the braids are still looking like braids. The second reason is that I want the length of my locks to be a little more plump. I want them to be a bit thicker, and the braids are kind of flat, so I would like to have thicker locks. So it just made sense to me to comb out the braids and then interlock them from the bottom up and meet in the middle. And that'll also give my locks a more uniform look. So I woke up on Sunday morning and out of the blue decided that I would start taking down my braids and interlocking. I don't think I fully thought it through as far as how much time it would take to do all this. It's just such a tedious process. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and briefly show you how I do the interlocking so you can see for yourself. This might help somebody else as well. So here's one of my braid locks. I've already combed out the braid and I stop right here where the braid meets the interlock. So now I'm just going to try and make a little knot here at the end. I'm just going to kind of two-strand twist it a bit. And then I'm going to come down, and then I don't know if you can see this very clearly, but my finger is stopping about right here, and there's still a little bit of hair in my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and flip that. Okay, this is pretty difficult to catch on my camera. And there are a lot of tutorials out there, quite a few, showing how to interlock. But basically, I'm just gonna keep interlocking until I get all the way up. Just gonna put my finger through and run it all the way down. And you continue to do that in different directions. There's quite a few tutorials out there on how to do this, so I'm not going to go into detail on that. And also because I'm tired and my arm is hurting. Yeah, so definitely check out one of the tutorials on how to interlock and you'll see the method that I'm using here. All right, so yes, this is apparently now a part of my lock journey. It's definitely taken a turn. So stay tuned because I will keep you updated to let you know how the interlocks turn out. And let me know in the comments what you think about this process. Or tell me if you've had any twists or turns in your lock journey, because I did not anticipate doing this. But don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.